Welcome to my yoga class today. Make sure you have a water. I have a few props here. I had to turn the light on. I was thinking I did. I have my small bolster. I have 4 blocks. One is 3 inch. I mean 2 of them are 3 inches and 2 of them are 4 inches. And I have the links below to my props. And let's get started. Ooh, I have 2 mats here because if I have to turn around, I want to make sure you can see me. So let's get down to meditation pose. One of my favorite poses. We'll start out with this pose, stretching out. And if you want, you can put some blocks under your legs, under your knees. This is always the most comfortable. Okay, you can put it down here. Oh, that's kind of feeling good for me today. Let me try these other ones. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that feels good for me today. Also, I have, actually, I don't know if I need it today. Maybe my body doesn't want it. But I am going to be using these within the stretches, sitting in my meditation pose for sure. So get some books or your yoga blocks. And let's get started. A little bit of water. Just sitting in this pose, you're stretching your body. Let's hold on to our legs down here and just push our head and our shoulders back a little bit. You'll feel that stretch through your shoulder blades, down through your lower back, where I get a lot of stress in there. It just feels so good. Just breathe relaxingly and push your shoulders up and push back a little bit. Breathe out. In, out, in, sit up, push out again. Not quite as much. And you're okay. Now let's do some stretches. Let's first start with some arm raises and over. Actually, not only is the mat lifting me up a little bit off the ground, so the floor isn't as close, but my body's telling me, I think I want you to reach and block today. So let's reach up and over. If you want a block, use a block. And reach to the other side. Wide arm turn over. If you're having trouble holding your posture, you can sit your butt on the edge of your bolster. A couple pillows tied together if you need to do that. Make sure the tie is both on the ends. When you tie in the middle, I have problems with that. And over again. Here we go. Now we're going to do a twist. I'm going to move my smaller block over here and just take my arm, put it on the outside of my knee. If you have a problem with knees, you can do it that way. Don't pull real hard on your leg. Just turn your body gently. Use your block to keep your posture up. And breathe in. Turn. And hold. As you breathe in, sit up more. When you exhale, just turn a little bit more if you can. Hold. Oh, it takes all the tightness out of your body. Let's go to the other side. Slowly turn. Hold on to the block. Once again, outside your legs. Sit up. Use the block for support. Turn. Breathe in. Sit up. Exhale, turn. Try to sit up as much as you can. Hold it close. Breathe in, sit up. Exhale, turn if you can. Hold that pose. Don't hold tight on your leg. I say this because I think it's better for your legs, especially if you have injuries to your legs. And believe it or not, let's come out. Sitting meditation style is actually good for you when you have any problems with your legs. I've had that. Let's just ground ourselves a little bit. Let's use the bolster actually. Let's just come forward. Just bring our head forward a little bit and rest it on the edge of the bolster. Your arms by our sides. You can use blocks if you want. Hold on to the blocks by your side and kind of rest your elbows on your knees to give you some stability. If you are sitting on your bolster, you can sit on the block. Sometimes you can just put a couple blocks behind you to kind of settle you into sitting up a little bit more too. So just your hand, your is a nice stretch. Again, for the bottom of your back, it's more like just about halfway down. Now if that weight is too much on your knees, just hold your arms up a little bit. Just hold this hip a little bit longer. Okay, let's come out of that. Let's put our legs straight forward. So you're going to want to sit back just a little bit. I need a sip of water. I just came back from the walks. I had to go to the store. I'm sorry if you're hearing me swallow. I just thought I had. Okay, just sit back just a little bit. Okay, legs out once again. Use your blocks as support if you need to. I love doing this. Sometimes I even go back like this. This is a wonderful thing to do. I can feel my arms working. I can feel my legs working for the stretch that I'm giving it. I'm going to push forward a little bit, which I love to do. We'll do upward dog movement today. That's fun. So we'll get our arms warmed up for that. Oh. Okay, let's go into supported butterfly. Okay. Oh, that feels nice. Once again, you can use your bolster if you want to put your head forward. I put it like on your legs. That's really a fun thing to do. You take blocks here, make it even more interesting. Oh, and kind of just let that grab from the mat and lock. Kind of hold you steadily. Just come up and lunge your feet too if you want. This is a wonderful stretch. Again, we're doing a lot of back stretches and leg stretches. Actually, it seems like we're getting the whole body here. We'll do a little bit more in our stomach. I'll close out with the stuff in the belly, but we'll do our stomach and go to our back. Our back and go to our back laying down. Our stomach too. We'll get our stomach laying down next. Okay, let's move on to that. Oh, nice. Just get out of the water. I sweat on those. Okay, here we go. It's a little tight because of the walk. I'm going to use the lower to the ground block 3-inch. It's easier to slip under me. So let's do, I'm going to go to the side so I'm going to be hanging up my mat so you can see me. Just bring our legs up and over. Actually, I'll keep my feet in the floor. All right, and let's come down. That's one way to get under you too, actually. Can you see me? Yes, you can. All right, there we go. This is assisted bridge pose. And once again, it is really helping my back. My stomach is not being stretched yet. I'm going to get to that. Oh, gosh, so good, so good. All right, I'm going to lift my legs up. And this is really good. A little bit of stomach working. It's a little bit of forward pose. It's supported. And being on top of the block helps your legs with that. And this is just wonderful. I can feel it in my stomach. If you go with your legs up, you can do a little bit of patting. Put your legs open and closed. Get your stomach that way. You can even just hold your legs straight up and get a little bit of stomach. Do that for 30 seconds. Flex your feet up and down. This is great for the circulation of your feet and legs. Tummy a little bit. Start out of it, go back to forward pose. And slowly let your feet get to the ground. onto your back. And now I'm going to do some side twists. You can take a block under your knee and turn your head the opposite direction if you feel comfortable, otherwise just look straight up. And hold your knees together to one side. You don't have to spread your legs open, you can still keep them positioned in. It's easier on your body, safer on your body. If you need to use the 4-inch block, go ahead. If you need to stand the block off the 6-inch, couple pillows rolled up, blankets, towels, beach towels, bath towels, probably bath towels. Legs up, and get ready for the other side. Turn over, if you can, turn your head to the opposite direction. Arms way extended out. Now my leg is going to be a little bit kind of dead on this side because I have hemiparesis on the right side, but I don't even notice it anymore. But if you notice it, that's what's happening to my leg. It's a very mild form of paralysis. To me, this just feels absolutely wonderful. All the tightness in my hips. Very, very good to stretch it. So we're going to be very, very careful. Knees up. Let your legs just open up just a little bit more. Let your body rest because your hips need to come back into its normal place. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Put your arms over your head. So this is nice. You can bring your legs straight down. That's a nice stretch too. To your side. I have to roll to my right side. That's easier. Okay, make sure you rest enough. Don't get up quickly. Are you ready? Just really slowly stretch the front. Oh. Turn around to face you. Oh, and there we go. We got the sitting up. We got the hand under that. Now we're going to lay in the belly. I'm not going to use anything for this, but one of my favorite positions I've found, especially if you have problems with your legs and knees and things, is to lay down on your belly. And now sometimes I roll the blanket and put it under my hips, but you can even just, I found, lay down, make sure your feet are pointing in towards one another, and just rest your arms on your head, your chin on your arms. And slowly start coming back a little bit. Take in a little bit more air. Get ready to move again. Come up a little bit. Let's just do an easy sphinx. You can keep your feet the way they are. Just rest on your arms. If this is hard for you, use the bolster. And maybe put a couple blocks underneath to help hold your head up. Let's start with the cobra. Keep your arms bent, push back. You can't really see. I should probably go to the side. Turn around here. Oh. Alright, there we go. Keep your arms bent. Push back. And do one more. Okay, let's do, back a little bit. facing dog. Oh, my favorite. It's easier than downward dog if you have to. Just bend your arms. You don't have to hold it for long. You can go rest. Each time you do this, you'll be able to do it longer. Okay, let's come down, rest for a minute. Whew. This is good. Let's do, now my knees are still funny. Let's do a supported pendulum. So let's take our leg, put it out. Now this is my funny leg, so I have to kind of talk to it. And now, just I want you to see me. Let's start with the other one first, okay? That way you can follow on the other side. Okay, leg goes straight out. And let's put this under our butt and just sit on it. And you can put blocks here. This is nice too. Oh boy, now this is perfect. Look at that. Supported pigeon. Oh, that feels so good. You're getting your arms. You are getting your butt, your legs. Believe me. You're getting on both sides, really. You're working out your other leg that's pushing out. Even if you're sitting on this block, you're starting to get it. I can feel the tightness in my buttocks. Let's do the other leg. Okay, really slowly. Okay. Leg. Arms on that side and this side is good. Arms is so it's okay. I got my workout over me. I had to go to Armstrong to put myself around. So there are ways you can do it. Now you already know what I'm doing over here. Let's do the other side, okay? Let's sit on that. Sit on that and stretch. Ooh. I like the blocks. The blocks are really fun. They push me up higher. It is just fun. I feel like I'm going to talk a while about this. I'm going to come up with our closeout, which is going to be supporting downward dog. So a lot of people in here downward dog, they say, oh, no, I don't want to do that. But when you use blocks, it's a lot easier. And you don't even have to have your legs straight. You can just have your toes touching. Let's get ready for that. If you want, you can do of course close up those too. Chill out at the end of the class. I don't know who's out doing that. I like the bigger blocks for this if I'm going to use them to support myself. Here we go, folks. On your knees, okay? Your hands holding over the edge of the block. Actually, I'm moving back a little bit. However, I feel like sturdy enough to push up. And it's going to be kind of hard because I'm doing it from this side. So let me see. I'm not sure you can see me. And when I take my toes and push up. Keep your knees bent, it's alright. And you're still doing down the dog. Walk it out. Okay. Don't be funny with the blocks because I would not turn near a 6-inch, so I would go flop down like it. And then let's, if you can straighten your legs and stretch out. You can stretch out with your knees bent. This feels a lot of fun. And what you're doing is you put your legs and your arms to become stronger to this place. Okay. You can look back a little bit and just hold it. Stretch it out again if you want. And then walk it in. I don't stay down for long. It's not my favorite pose. Turn them around to assist yourself in coming up. Arms up. Face front. And you did it. Thanks for joining me for class today. I'll see you next time. Living positively today.